Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly, and I've got a really good one for you today. There's a lot to talk about in this video, so I can't wait to share it all with you. We've got 10 states that have basically taken it on their own to develop stimulus programs because they're tired of waiting for the federal government. We've got some community lenders that people have had a lot of success with, and I want to share those with you. Got a stimulus update, and before I get into it, please like this video, share this video with your friends, colleagues, family members, everybody, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you get notified on everything that we're doing, and also join our email list. The description is below. Before I get into anything, I want to talk about something that happens when you have a growing channel here on YouTube that I learned about, and that you have spammers that come out and basically try to sell things on your channel. Please do not support any of these idiots, these degenerates that write comments and say, I got a grant from this person, I got a loan from this person, in the comments below. They are criminals, they are degenerates, they are complete losers. No one runs a business through a WhatsApp account. The thing that infuriated me was that I had someone that was using my picture and posting as they were me. So we've taken care of that in many ways. But please do not support these people. No one runs a business through a WhatsApp account. Do not give your personal information to these people. Do not click on links. Do not give them anything. If you have a government agency, you can reach out to them. They will tell you the name of the government agency, and you can reach out to them. You do not need a WhatsApp account. If they do not have a website, you do not communicate with them. If they have no way of communicating with them, you stay as far away from them as possible. Buyer beware. These degenerates are out there and they prey on people during this time. And because it's the holidays, people are truly hurting right now and they are taking advantage of this. So enough said. You guys have been warned. Stay away from these losers and just get rid of them when you see them on the comments below. Now, as far as stimulus and the stimulus update, there's almost a $920 billion stimulus plan that's being floated around, and it's got two things as far as small business. There is potential $288 billion for PPP and EIDL money. It has not been spelled out yet. They've talked about this, and they've not said the exact figure, but they've said $288 billion will go towards PPP and EIDL funds. We don't know if that means grants. We don't know if they're going to fund our grant money yet. We don't know how they're going to do PPP money. If the fantastic people at the SBA are still going to be in charge of EIDL, we don't know any of that. The talk of unemployment assistance has gone, it's not $600 anymore. The most that I have heard is $300. But then it used to be that they were going to go to backdate it to where it would be backdated as early as September. Now it's I heard November, then I heard December 1st. Now I heard that the unemployment may not start until January 1st, okay? So that's a problem, okay, for a lot of people because they need the money. And the other thing is a stimulus check. There's a possibility of a $600 stimulus check that could come out. But the problem with that is they're weighing this back and forth and saying, we're going to have a stimulus check, but you're not going to get the unemployment benefits. I'd rather see people get $300 a week on unemployment than I would see them get a one-time $600 check. So that's just me, okay? Now, with all this being said, and with all this grant money, time and again, you've got to be resourceful and you have to search in your local community to get these different programs. There are 10 states right now that have basically said, we're putting together our own stimulus package for residents, for businesses, and for people within our state. Now, this does not mean if you are not in these states that I mention and I go through, look at your own state because there are programs everywhere. I had someone write me and say, Indiana, and Indiana just ended one of the biggest stimulus programs on December 1st, and so many people missed out on it because they just didn't search in their own state. So please take the time to search within your own state, your own city, your own county. What do you need help with? Is it rent? Is it money? Is it food? Is it utilities? Is it broadband? Is it getting internet because your kid is stuck in the house right now and he's not going to school? Whatever it is, the resources are out there, and you just have got to ask for them, okay? So before, let's get into the 10 states right now. Now, here's the list of 10 states that have created their own stimulus packages because they're tired of waiting for the federal government. Alaska, California, Colorado, Washington, D.C. I know it's not a state, but Washington, D.C. Maryland, New York, New Mexico, Washington, Michigan, and Illinois. Amazing programs. Let's get into it. Alaska. First things first, $15.4 million in mortgage and rent relief and money for small businesses. California, $500 million in grants and tax relief. Some of this stuff is available right now. The grants will be available January 1st, but you should get on a waiting list because they say they're going to go first come, first serve. So apply, get your name on the list. Up next, Colorado. Colorado has a program where you can get $25 to $500 in weekly unemployment benefits and what they call pandemic aid. And that's available right now, and you can apply for that. Up next after that is the beautiful city of Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. has a program for funding for restaurants, hospitality industry, entertainment industry. This is for the business owners as well as the workers. So, big thing about Washington, so many people travel there. The industry's just been completely destroyed. Now, they've done these programs. Now, if you live in a city or a state that's not on this list, do not panic. They have these programs as well. Keep looking. Up next, Maryland. Maryland's got a $19 million eviction program that's for the landlords and the tenants to help create communication, to get money. They're giving this money out immediately that you can apply for. If you know of anybody that's in Maryland, you can apply for this rent relief and eviction moratorium money immediately. And up next after that, we've got the state of New York. And then this is just amazing. This is a $100,000 loan that you can get for 60 months, 0% interest, no prepayment penalty, $300 in fees, and you can get a loan for up to $100,000 with 0 interest for 5 years. Now up next is New Mexico. They've got a $330 million relief program for individuals and for small business. I mean, it's unbelievable. They've got $15 million for housing, $5 million for food, $5 million for direct assistance to give to people so that you can pay bills. Check it out. It's totally amazing. Next up is Washington State. Washington State, this is their third round of stimulus funding that they're giving out. But again, tired of waiting for the federal government, so they have developed these programs. And they're giving all this money out. Look at all these different resources that they have. I mean, it's absolutely, a plethora of ways to get help for your business and for individuals. The last two are the biggest ones, really. You've got Michigan that's coming up with a program on December 15th. They're giving another $10 million in grants to Michigan businesses. And you can apply at 9 a.m. on December 15th. And they've got programs within the state for rental assistance and for food and help with bills. Now, the last one is absolutely the biggest one, and that is the state of Illinois. The state of Illinois has stepped up, and they have got, Governor Michael Frerichs, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Anyways, he's got a program for that's got state fund, and he's using some of the leftover federal funding, and they're giving money for small business, for rental help, for assistance. They've got pretty much everything. And the cool thing with this is that you can apply for this starting right now, and you can get grants for your business. You can get rental assistance and food assistance, help with nonprofits. Got all these different, look at this, business to invest. You can get 1-year term loans too. I mean, absolutely amazing programs that they're giving out, these low interest loans for businesses. Look at all this stuff. It's just absolutely unbelievable. And then you've got McHenry County in Illinois. They've got small business programs to keep you guys open, and you can apply for those through the end of the year. Look at all this. Eligibility. You must be a brick and mortar in the county. I mean, this is great, you guys. You have to search within your own county, and Even if a program is closed, oh, the program's closed, it's no good. You've got to go back. You got to ask them if they're going to have additional funding. And with this CARES Act money, sometimes it gets reallocated and it becomes available. But take a look at this. Back to business in Belvedere, city of Belvedere. And, again, this grant money, they've got this. They're giving it out. Unbelievable. Up to $25,000, okay? And if you haven't received any money, you can get this money between now and the 15th. If you already got PPP money and EIDL money, you're still eligible for this, but they want to look for people that haven't received that yet. So look at all this stuff. Plus, here's they've got guidelines on how to get grants. They've got all these different ways of contacting these people, general grant application questions. Talk to Becky Tobin. So good luck to you guys. Here's 10 states. Good luck. Now, if you live in a state that was not mentioned, please do not give up. Please search. Please look. I didn't mention, you've seen over the last 2 weeks, you've seen me do 25 grants, I think. Florida, Nevada, all these different states are out there. They're giving away money that I didn't mention in those 10 states. These are 10 states that are basically fed up with waiting for the federal government. They know that they're getting heat from their citizens, and they want to give money to businesses and to individuals. So ask, okay? Now, the next thing, community lenders. What is that? It is basically ran by a nonprofit as a lending source, and they are backed either by the federal government, either by a state government, or they have individual funding. I had someone from this channel that reached out and had a tremendous amount of success for this. So when you look at this, there are other resources there. If you have a business and you want to borrow money, the worst thing is they tell you no. This person reached out and got over $20,000. So let's get into it. Here's the community lenders. Now, these community lenders are all over the country. Up first is Opportunity Fund. I was told about this by one of my subscribers. They had tremendous success with this. They borrowed over $20,000 from Opportunity Fund. And the best part was they don't have to make a payment. It's like $50 a month for the first few months to get themselves going so that the money is, well spent and well used. But take a look at Opportunity Fund. These lending programs are out there. They're around the country. They are tied to several different nonprofit agencies to help people. Like this one's tied to Rebuild California. Now, if you're in another state and you own a business, they have these community lending programs around the country. Look at all these different people that they're associated with. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Okay? You should get connected with these people. Now, up next is another cool one. This is the Economic Justice Fund. This is a 501(c), a nonprofit that lends money to people for individuals and for businesses. So this is designed to keep people out of poverty. It's designed to help people when they are down and out. Whether you have a business or you have personal problems, they can lend money to people. So take a look at these. The link will be below in the description. And these are amazing resources to get you connected with money, whether it's for you or for your business. Now, up next is another resource, and that is Connect to Capital. Now, Connect to Capital is another community-based lender, and they have resources from around the country. But the best thing is they're tied to all these different lenders. They love to lend money to people of color, small businesses, minorities, poor areas. I mean, you got it. But the best thing about this is their resource list. These are people that are tied to organizations around the country. And look at this. Look at their lending partners that they've got. Boom. Look at all these people, guys. These are all different, 501(c)s from around the country. Main Street Launch. Craft. Mountain BizWorks. These are from around the country. Bankable. These are people that will help you borrow money for your business. I make nothing on this. These are all just references for you guys. Good luck to you. Use these resources. Get connected with these people. If you have an operating business, see if you can borrow some cash. These community lenders are amazing resources, but it leads you to other people that can do that. What does your industry have? Does your industry of welders have, a lending program? Do you have it within your city? The minorities, the churches, there are so many different places that have these different programs that none of us know about. You've just got to look and ask for it. But these community funds are out there, and they are backed by either the state or the federal government. And again, I've had people that had a tremendous amount of success with it. Please like this video. Please share this video. Don't forget we're doing iAllegedly Christmas. If you want to send a Christmas ornament, an advertisement for your business, or basically anything that's going on that tree, and we will share it with you guys as the stuff comes in. So please, good luck. Do not give up. More to come. As you know, I'll do more videos immediately, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you very much for being here. Good luck to you. Don't support the scammers and the spammers downstairs in the comments. They're absolute degenerates, and stay away from them. Good luck to you, and I will see you all very soon.